Hey, Tom Deck. Headbutt 3 sub. Thank you, Tom Tech. All right. We are here for the first round of playoffs. I didn't play on playoffs for a couple seasons. I snuck into the sprint playoffs. Here's the team I made for it. We're playing some Amazons. Some beefy Amazons. I'm not sure what we're up against. We got some diving tackle, stand firm nonsense going on. The rule set was weird for this. You get to make a team with a 4-skill player, a 3-skill player, and a whole lot more skills on top of that. Many 2-skill players as you wanted. And I'm not even sure what my opponent is playing. That's how prepared I am. Inspect opponent's team. Oh, there's a button right there. Nice. Against Kill Train. An OWA. OWA. Level 5 tree. Pro. Break tackle. Juggernaut guard. What is that tree? Break tackle tree. It can 3+ dodge. Lots of guard. Got lots of guard. They only have 1 tackle. That's good to know. As an Amazon player, good to see a low tackle count. You have a big bench. See if he's ready to play. His team value ended up a lot higher than mine. It's the nature of the rule set. The rule set was a little weird. Unique. The rule set was a little unique. I like it. I like the team I could create. I was worried I would be the one that's late. Negotiating it through different time zones is always weird. At 3 p.m. It is 3:05 p.m. There's 32 of us in here. I wonder if we could tell who we'd face next round. I think these two would pair, these two would pair, so these two would pair. We play the winner of these Let's do a tackle check. There is a tackle Mighty Blow Saurus. But only one tackle there. And Norse, they're up against Norse. But one tackle Norse. Boy, the Norse went for a gigantic bench. Holy crap. Yeah, this rule set was a little weird. You could spend your skills. You got like 20 skill points to spend. And you could spend it on like 50k of team value. So instead of throwing a skill on somebody, you can take like another bench. I went very skill heavy. Looks like a lot of other people are going very bench heavy. Which makes me happy I didn't pick a too murdery of a team. Back into my team while we're waiting. A dirty player, we have a kick. You know, blodge on the positionals. One sidestep, one defensive. The rule set was also weird. The more you stack a skill, the more expensive it gets. It costs you 1 skill point to take a skill, but if you take another copy, if I have got another sidestep, then the second sidestep costs 2, the third sidestep costs 3. So I interpreted that as being pretty incentivized to take like one-off skills. So I have 1 stand firm, 1 diving tackle, 1 sidestep, 1 defensive, 1 tackle, 1 wrestle. This is 1 extra block. There's another rule for repeating block. So all these blocks only cost me 2, including this one. 1 sure hands, 1 frenzy, 1 kick, 1 dirty player. I went for the variety pack. We do have 1 Mighty Blow on the team, though, so we're and a dirty player. We're not murdery. Definitely not gigantic benched either. Let me send him a message on Discord. I'm beginning to get worried the time conversion didn't go great. Ready to go when you are. I'm searching for the game now. So, yeah, the negotiations went a little weird. So we had an agreement, and I think we negotiated that one fine. But then I had to change it. I had an appointment. My appointment at the lawyer ended up overlapping with the time we had scheduled for yesterday. So I said, how about 6 p.m. tomorrow? And we had negotiated in UTC. But then he said, can you play 6 p.m. Saturday the 9th your time? So I'm assuming when he's put your time, because I initially proposed to UTC, he thought UTC was my time. So I replied to that using the Discord auto conversion thing. which I believe was the time that he proposed. But it's hard to say. So I used the conversion and said right now would work great for me, and he thumbs upped it. And whoever's logged into Discord should see it in their local time, but we'll hopefully he shows up. I've never had a no-show yet in a playoff game. I used to play a lot of competitive Magic tournaments, but there was never any negotiating on those. I'm not a big fan of the whole Blipple system of figure it out with your opponent when you play. It works out reasonably well, it turns out, but I much prefer the style that I'm used to with Magic, where it's just like, the tournament is happening here at this time slot in this day. If you can't make it, that sucks. You can't play in this one. And to me, it's more exciting when it's all happening at once, too. What team am I playing? Amazons. A bunch of new people probably showed up, so I could pop the teams up again. The rule set for the sprint ladder, or the sprint playoffs, is a little strange. Everyone else seems to have a much bigger bench than I do.
Papa Nurgle wants hugs.
Hey, Tiny. I would for, like, the variety pack of skills. Even taking a defensive on the agility-based player. Just because it was cheap. You're in the playoffs too? Nice. Here's my opponent's team. We're up against some Old World Alliance. Their human blitzer is their level 4. Break, tackle, mighty blow. I think it's blocked by default. Their tree is intriguing. Pro, guard, second break tackle, and juggernaut. They have a 3-player bench, 1 halfling. We have a dirty player, they got a leader. Bloodstep catcher. Block stand firm guard troll slayer. If you took any inducements. Oh, they do have a bribe. Interesting. I think the wizard was banned, but you're allowed to add the other inducements. Do, 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 do. It's purple chest playing. Dark elves. Ooh, he's also got a diving tackle sidestep. Mine's stand firm. Stand firm's slightly better than sidestep. I'm starting to worry we're not going to get a game here. Well, crap. Ooh, I'm ranked 16th apparently. Five games played already. I guess we could see that in replays. Spoiler alert, I guess. 5 games played. Oh, Oh, just got a message from him. He's ready now. Sorry, mate. Right. A little bit late. Better late than never. Go to full screen mode. We care a lot about the tackle guy. There's a lot of overlap guard. We don't want to put the ball anywhere near the tree. It will break tackle into my cage. And he does have a bribe, so the dirty player is actually a pretty high priority. What's my kill order? Tackle guy, dirty player, leader, catcher, and halfling. Catcher, I would be hitting with my tackle, not my mighty blow. But he is lower armor. Halfling will be on the bench. You know, no chance to hit it. You're playing on the playoffs where you actually use the ladder teams. You run the first 2 rounds with what elves noise. All right, we got some liquid energy here. Pop for the playoffs. There we go. I like that flyby, the canyon. I'm not used to seeing that. I wonder what combination of settings makes that happen. Guess well, it's OWA pitch, it's canyon grandstands. Maybe it's based on the team. I certainly would not have seen the OWA team specialized version if that exists. It looks like it might be our home field though. Okay, we won the toss. We want to kick them the ball. I think so. Teams aren't that murdery. Well, I am short on players to some extent though. Kick can be the bench. No, I guess we'll use kick for the opening drive. We blob? I don't think we overload the front line. Tackle's not the most needed. The frenzy up. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't think they can hit either of these corners, so like my wrestle tackle would probably end up being the target here. Guess I'm okay with that. Been a while since I played Blood Bowl. Like a 2-week break since I got held hostage 15 days ago. Which is getting patched finally on Tuesday. Taking over 2 weeks to fix the bug kind of sucks, but the bug has also existed since the season started. Hopefully nobody was abusing it after I showed it off to like 100 people. I think we had like 150 people when it happened, actually. I think we got raided and like viewership went up while he was being held hostage, which is strange because it's like, I guess it was novel. It's super boring. He just waits out the 2-minute zaps over and over and over. But they did say they're going to ban anyone who does it, so I would assume it wouldn't really get abused that much. I think we send her deep here. Quick snap, that doesn't hurt our formation. Looks like the tree's taking a hit. It is a pro. It's kind of 4 dice on me. Let's kill the music. Back to draw distance. Hey, Nurgle's Rot. Hey, Elith. Blood Bowl. 15 days since I played Blood Bowl. No push retry. Oh, they did because of the quick step.
Die a rookie.
They do get the push
Become a
retry.
legend.
Pro Slayer's moving in. Hey, he's an Ellie. Bonk. Tanked it. Just a stun. I forgot to name my players. They're all just default players. Or dice no pow. Fun is his root. Yep. This is the Blodge. She had another swing he could have taken first. Does not even want the swing after. Yeah, we got a Troll Slayer we could try to beat up. Dirty player's probably going to stomp. He's stomping right now. They do have a bribe. Ooh, yeah, they get caught. Argues first. Not punished. Alright, bribe accepted on the second roll. Alright, bribe gone, just a stun. Did that before swinging. He does not trust the brawler. Not even a full 1 in 9. The brawler 1 in 9. Just a push. If we blitz this one, we can get this hit. It won't be an escape though. We're kind of stuck in there. If we stick a guard in here, I can take the hit. That might be fine. We might be able to get to a heavy basing situation here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock the dwarf to here so we could foul it. Try to trim back his guard numbers. If we go heavy basing, we can get we can keep him from being able to cage. We can't really base that heavily though. These 3 are kind of all going to be on their own. We'll go for this guy. Hit up the foul. Also sets up a free hit. It is 2 die into 1 die, which is a little scary. I think this is a big foul turn, not a big... Not a big basing turn. 1 die retry. 1 die pow. I think it's safer in here than over there. Stunned. We'll just go back threatening the ball. Try to make him cage instead of just lurking in the backfield. You could do a handoff and go this way with all this stuff, but I don't see him doing that. Might have left a blitz onto my dirty player by running up here. That would also give him this hit. I did base the Dauntless with the 4 strength. That part's not great. But Frenzy into Stand Firm is pretty good. There's blitzing this. Tackle getting utilized. Mighty Blow getting utilized. KO's fine. Sucks to lose the bludge, but I think there'll be somebody else to Apothecary. And hopefully this one comes back naturally. Gets caught on the foul. Ref's on our side. Stunned with a pair of twos. Argument works. Okay. Referee informs me he's not on anyone's side. He resents the implication. All right, we have a surf. We obviously have this hit. It bonks. Ball is safe, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll prioritize the foul. Not basing with the other ones. They can base afterwards. 29 on the surf. Reroll fixed it. Into the crowd he goes. Oh, I've got the animations turned off. Trying to save time when I was held hostage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want her up here? I guess we don't particularly need her there, so kick that decision down the road. No, I actually want her here. They're stunned. So we could do like a base on that back guy. We could stay largely disengaged to just bring these over here. We could base just there. No, that's a really easy hit with this Mighty Blow. Regroup them that way. He got the good argue, but we got the surf back. We do have them down to 10. 10v10. Wait, 4-5. Nice to be back on Blood Bowl. It's been a long time. 15 days.
Good luck with the playoffs.
Mongrel Splash. Thank you for the 43-month resub. Cheers. And the good luck wishes. We did provide a good target here, the Bludge Step. Another KO. All right, 9v10. Apothecary there would be questionable because it would likely be getting fouled. Tree on my killer's not fantastic. Oh, it took root. Nice. But it's a pro. Another one on the pro. All right. 3, like 9v9. Kind of. I'm assuming that tree is in a less than relevant position. Guess it depends where the ball carrier goes, though. The ball carrier can hide in the woods. Ball carrier falls back. Their stomp. 3 in a row. Stunned and not caught. Now we get to find out what the Troll Slayer is going to do about this situation. Diving tackle, dodging away is interesting because diving tackle puts me on the tree. Red dyeing me is interesting too. Dauntless can make it a 1 die. But Frenzy will make the retry even worse. Tries to protect that guy. Does that dodge? And we'll never know what the Troll Slayer wants to do. Boop, 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 boop. We are short on guard to beat him up, unfortunately. The leader is here. We go for a blitz onto the leader. The dirty player. Kind of like blitzing this guy and then trying to get him marked. Like what are these setups on him? I don't know if it's quite there. He still has the leader's reroll. Hand off to the human is interesting. Let's do go for it. I guess we're not afraid of that. Bonk again. I want this one there. I don't want this to hit my tackler. I guess it's hitting something good. The foul first, and then we'll tuck in here. Nice. Serious injury. I gotta bring the animations back. Let's do it on their turn. Thanks, Solar Flare. Alright. Smoked a reroll. You don't actually accomplish reroll removal that often. Yeah, unfortunately, committing to that foul so heavily does leave them blitz here, then actually get this hit. I did get to punch that door twice. Bonked him twice. 8, 9, 10, 11. Could have got away with less assists there. Push onto the tree. Ball's trouble, though. I cover, unless they go all the way back, I can cover the whole backfield. So the ball has to come forward, and I don't know what it's going to hide behind. Oh, double go for it to get into this pocket. It's hiding behind banana peels. Push. That needed Dauntless, so we stand firm again. Getting pushed to here is not great for me. Stand firm again. The tree finds a POW. Yanked it. Nice. We'll blitz this dwarf. We can get onto the ball. Blitzing to regroup all of these this way maybe is fine. You can't score from there. What's this chain push do for me? Stand firm, not much. Not much. I think we're gonna do this blitz. Try to get next to him here. This guy needs help for his hit. She's just going to have to tank her own hit. Yep. Pow. Means no harassment on the ball. Let's say dodge. I could dodge. Keeping this guy marked up is fine. What's his turn going to be? It's going to be punch this. That's fine. If anything, me succeeding my dodge and then him succeeding his dodge is worse for me than just having that dwarf tied up. It's also tied up in Surf City. No, I only play the video game Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl 2 and then Blood Bowl 3. My brother was an OG Blood Bowl player. I got into it by watching him actually stream Blood Bowl 2 like a decade ago. Swoosh. Swoosh from the tackle man. A little bit of greed. I say greed, but probably needed to actually build the sideline cage they're probably counting on here. Nope, not a sideline cage. They got 3 turns to score after this. Clock is starting to tick. 3 finds a POW. If I switch this to a stun, like my turn 5, it's stunned. My turn 6, it's like standing here. My turn 7, which is the critical turn, it might be the one driving the cage. So it's like just on time. Yep, I think that means we apothecary it. This looks complicated. Yeah, man. We've got some of the cards players coming over to Blood Bowl now. Blood Bowl's the hardest game I've ever played. Okay, just a stun. I was gonna be sad if we lost her immediately after apothecarying. Not sure exactly where the ball is planning to be here. Got one dwarf to protect it with here, but they need to protect both from this side and from this side. They're going to need a dodge. Mm-hmm. Eye cage. Foul not caught. Right, dude's only got 2 strength though. So we could 1-die. I don't particularly love the idea of 1-dying that. I think I like the idea of blitzing this and getting in front. We could also blitz this just because it's his better dude. And these two aren't actually getting their punches right now. Oh, yes, they are. We can do that punch. They don't need help. So we could bring this in, punch here, stand there, stand there. Mark him. He is in scoring range now. If we blitz that one instead and just mark him, we can end up like in front here, which is a fair bit better of a wall. We're just hitting the worst player, but we're not that killy. Just a push doesn't make this as good as I hoped it would be. Here's some POWs over here, at least. An armor break, finally, but just a stun. We got a removal with a surf and a foul. Damn good removal, though. Got the leader before the reroll was used. Now they don't get the third reroll in the second half either. So my defensive pick is shutting that guard down, so he doesn't have this hit. You can get this hit, though. Ooh, 1 in 9, 1 reroll left. Uses Brawler. Gets a push. Gets him this 2-die. Cleared, but no clear path to the end zone, at least. Didn't take the 2-die. Tried to dodge and failed it. That was a 2-die, right? You know what? Earlier, I thought this was a 4-strength one because in my mind, the ones with defensive are the 4-strength ones. I wonder if he didn't realize it was a 2-die. All right, well, the ball's on the ground. Do. Punch, blitz, scoop it up. We don't get anything down here. Actually, we get a hit onto the killer. Then we're guard locked on that little blob, but so we got the POW. That was critical. The ball went on a freaking journey too. Bonk. I don't think I care about that dwarf. Could have done the pickup with the sure hands, but I want more movement, I'm pretty sure. Damn. All right, well, we have a 2-die retry, but it turns into a 1-die. Go for the ball first. Yuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, who can come for me? You don't matter, you don't matter, you don't matter, you don't matter, you don't matter. You don't matter, you don't matter. And you're not going to matter as soon as I kill you. I think I re-rolled a 2-die hit. Glad I did. Had to get through a skull. Push here. Hope that's fine. There's a POW. All right, time bank's getting a little low. I should probably change the setting back. The armor breaks off. The animation's off. It is a stolen ball, though. We are in good shape. They go for my leader. Get the 1-die POW. Defensive, keeping their guard from making it a 2-die. I push. They do have a gigantic bench, so they're gonna stay at 11 players, where we need some KOs back to get back up to 11. This guy looks like he's stunned. Yeah. The tree gets a POW. Oh, we lose our kicker. Dislocated shoulder. Strength bust. It is a resurrection tournament. She'll be fine for the next game, assuming we win. Yeah. Just stall. We could score so there's 2 sets of KO rolls, but then there would also be another set of line hits for him. And to throw teammate. Pretty big reasons to not score early. And we just get to punch for value here. Nice. KO the killer. Huge. Yeah, they actually apothecary it. Let's see if we can get the foul onto it. Good. Both dads into that Troll Slayer a lot. Slow him down. Big stops. 3 assists. 3 player into killer. KO'd him again. Not caught. Sweet. If I follow up their dirty players loose, it's fine. Keep that assist from activating. All right, stolen touchdown on the back of a failed ball carrier dodge. It's failed. One die. Rerolls the Dauntless. Fails the Dauntless reroll and gets a skull. I do have a reroll still, so we could take a punch here. Might not be worth it. We're punching dwarves. I could 2-die here. Okay, definitely not a dwarf. He had low armor. I think he was worth taking a shot at. I could take a block blitz into the dirty player. It's got to be worthwhile. He's trying to give me another hit. He really wants to stop my touchdown with the 1 in 1,000. Push. Greed is neutral. All right. We are ahead at the end of their half. I think we're currently down 1 player. No, we're currently down 2 players, but we have 2 KOs we can get back. We get 1 of them back, so we're gonna have 10. NV11. You got the killer back from KO. It's unfortunate. The leader doesn't come back though. I assume we're playing in an overtime format. Ooh, our blood step is KO that didn't come back. The blodge is the one that did come back. That's good at least. They still have a 2-player bench. Punch in, punch in. I don't think I care if the tree is active on a blitz. Speed Demon could go after that, but then it'd be exposed to retaliation. I think we maybe just hit the Troll Slayer? Seems fine. Timeout. 1 less turn. I'm all right with that. I guess we'll blitz with the wrestle. I was going to blitz with this one, but if we got stuck with both downs, I would have rathered both downing it. Although maybe the defensive being in there would have been better. Feels weird to both down a dwarf. Leave the blodge there. Don't have a dirty player foul. But dirty player's in a fine spot. There's defensive on that. Defensive on that. Now, it's hard for me to get the hits next turn, so it's probably all they're thinking. I don't think they missed the defensive. To dodge her from the tree. I might leave her on the tree, though. Oh, they can blitz my mighty blow. Oh, they blitz here. Surprised they didn't go after the mighty blow. Hey, L Plate Gamer! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you picking me as your raid target. Showing up for our playoff game. We have stolen the opponent's ball. We scored on their drive. And have just started our own drive here. A turn was ripped away by the kickoff event. Yeah, there weren't many choices to raid. Yeah, the Blood Bowl streamer base is a lot lower these days than it used to be. It's not uncommon for there to be nobody to raid. If I stick somebody there, we get a hit. Frenzy trap. Obviously, I can't pop. Obviously. I think we have to do a bunch of dodging. Backwards at the ball, kind of an option. I think we can maybe win over here with minimal dodges, so maybe like here is fine. Not 0 dodges though. I don't think I have anything I wanted. Yes. What if I'm willing to dodge her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's interesting. It doesn't really lead to anything that great. It might make their next turn ugly, having a strong guard over here. It's not great. If we get down here, this one blitzes this, punch that. I think we're fine after 1 dodge. We're definitely not fine at the moment. Things are looking better after every dodge. Wait, only a minute in my bank. All right, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. This should be a long turn for the opponent. Big thinking turn. Did I miss? Missed a reroll getting used. Push and then a swoosh. Another push. The tree gets into the blob here. 4, 5. Can we battle this tree? Or we have to heavily run away from the tree. Four, 5, 6. That's not enough. There's a dude behind. We need to run from the tree. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get that punch. We go here, ball back here. The ball can get to this area. Playing a little scared. But we got our touchdown stolen. Play a little scared. We stole a touchdown by having a dodge fail. Hard time knocking this dwarf over. Oh, I got caught. Argue. My clock didn't stop right when I hit end turn, which meant I got caught. Do you get more time back if it goes to overtime? You do not. You do not. We are playing Thinkless Blood Bowl for the rest of the game now. The good news is I don't have to score. The bad news is I've had to do a whole lot of dodges. What's the magic potion I'm drinking? Pop Shop Lime Soda. Some sugar water for playoff thinking energy. But we're not getting fully based this turn. That's good. We won't have to dodge. I should start trying to plan what we're going to do. Blitz that and sideline cage. I don't love the sideline cage, so just caging in this area is fine. Beat eye that guy, but I don't know if I'll have the extra pieces for a 3-die. All the defensive is so good against the guard meta. Everyone takes so much guard in Blood Bowl. Like that tree not being able to base over here is some good. Punished for never knocking this freaking thing over. You lose one of the 4 strengths. We fall back here? I don't love the idea of falling back. There's a lot of this that I don't love. I think we fall back. Most of their forward crew is the dwarves. We don't have to fall that far back to be safe. Never mind. It would be a go for it to fall back out of that guy's range. Go forward then? I could go like here, punch that. Blitz that with the ball. Feels pretty bad. Fall back like that. I'm happy with my diving tackle on this guy, so we'll just take the hit. And then... This. Make some of my precious bank. Oh, nice. KO'd the Troll Slayer. Keep our rerolls. Keep our time bank. If I spend a reroll there, I'm spending some of my 35 seconds too. They do have blitz this and be on the ball. That's not great that that exists. I guess dodging that one to free this lets them put pressure in the backfield as well. The 8 players. 8 versus 10. Glad I picked up that removal there. It's not 8 versus 11. Ooh, both down into my wrestler. Love to see that. Look at the wall of corpses in the way. He can't get through the dead bodies. Keeps that human from being part of the assault squad here. We have jump up here, so this player has a lot of range. That can be useful one way or another. Wonder if they ever leave a blitz onto that. Dodge blitz onto that, pass the ball to there. Just too far down on players, losing the 4 strength. Pretty rough. If I bring the ball to here, doesn't even get me a hit. There's guards everywhere here. I think we got to do the pass play. But there's also the hide in the back corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this human attacks that. And there's not much regrouping. I guess if we fall it back into the end zone, best they can do is pin us. Well, we have to do something. Clock is ticking. Let's go for plan A. Dodge worked. The tackle works. Let's go for it at a 3+ here. Second 3+ for the catch as well. Fail to go for it. Reroll fixes it with a 2. Fail to pass. Reroll fixes it. And we got the catch. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, ball upfield at a 4 strength. Probably about what we needed. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. So even if they get their dodge attack onto me, we just moved the ball a tremendous amount. I don't need to score.
Bring
They've got
out
3
your
turns to steal
dead.
this and bring it back upfield.
Bring out your dead.
Oh, do we such a weird team? They are, aren't they? Hey, Byron. Hey, Leafy. Hey, Funkin' Coffee. Lots of the regulars showing up. The tail end of the playoff game. What's their scoring threat situation? This Lino? Or these dwarves? It almost get the tackler onto me. No, this Lino's coming after the ball. So they're ultimately going to have to score on a dwarf. This is the sprints playoff, Tom Tech. It is Resurrection, this version. There's 3 playoffs. There's the one that you use your ladder team. There's the sprint one where you make new teams. That's this one. And there's the arena one where you have to play with your arena team that you actually 7-0'd with. So the sprint one is the only one where you get to craft a fresh team. All 3 playoffs give you invites to Worlds, though. Trying to get a 1-die here. The reroll fails. Oh, the reroll succeeded. The second go for it failed. All these failed go for it's remind me of the sponsor of today's stream. Today's stream is, of course, brought to you by Mort's Banana Peels. Mort's Banana Peels. Reminding you that go for it's not free movement, said 1706. Mort's Banana Peels. Get yours today. We're wrestle hit away from the GG. There's a POW. There's a second touchdown. They have 2 turns to get 2 touchdowns, which means they're going to have to throw that halfling. And then hope for some sort of miracle on turn 16. Kickoff events can provide that miracle for sure. Ooh, we got the strong one back. We got the big hair back. Anyone who tuned in late, we got the, we stole their touchdown on the back of a failed ball carrier dodge. Set up an anti-Biff teammate formation here. Stunty. Covering this stuff doesn't matter. And when he dodged the ball carrier, I thought he had a play to just 2-die. I thought he had a play to 2-die my player off of the ball. He did a dodge instead. So I don't know what his plan was with the other player. There are rerolls too for this fling toss, you're right. And their sure hands pass is injured. We smoked the leader sure hands pass very early. Did I goof my kick? Nope. He goofed my kick. He broke the shoulder of my kick player. Solid defense. We even got the scatter back. Basically just harassed the heck out of the tree and the halfling. That's GG. Nobody can get the ball to the halfling. GG! Victory hot dogs! Nice. I think I might have like the smallest bench in the tournament. I was looking through the other teams. I only took a 1-player bench. The rule set is weird for this. You get like skill points. You get like 24 skill points. And you spend your skill points on either skills or like 50k team value. And I was browsing everyone else's team, but it looks like there's an awful lot of people who spent their skill points on team value. I spent all of my skill points on skills. Eat the halfling. Skulls. Wait, skulls? I'm eating a halfling here. 3 skulls. There we go. We ate the halfling. Never lucky. 181 after the game is over. I will allow it. Balances the luck out. Look at all those skulls and both downs I rolled. The overall game stats. I barely had to use rerolls this game. We didn't have a whole lot go wrong for us. Other than, like, the things they did to us. We didn't have a whole lot of players. We had 8 players when we got that touchdown. More Blood Bowl after this? I didn't really have a firm plan, but I do feel pretty beat. I want to go look and see who we'll have to play next round. I'm not ending the stream right now, but I don't know if we're going to play another game. I want to see who, like, the brackets here. Before I logged in, like 5 minutes before this game was scheduled to start, I didn't even know what they were playing. I just have not opened Blood Bowl in 15 days. Check our stats here, too. Let's turn the armor brakes back on. Block count. We blocked them 47 to 39, despite being down players for most of it. A game review? Fresh game review? Well, we're down for some just chatting. Stat reviews, see who my next opponent is. And then I actually have to go get some groceries for my old man. Dad's out of potatoes. Eats his spuds. Review on Monday might be a good idea. Over 3 on their dodges. 2 of them were the critical one where they gave up the ball. They only did 3 dodges, failed them all. I don't remember where the other one was. Where my dodge is 76% is slightly high. It should be 67. We got lucky dodging, but also like most of these failures, I think were automatically re-rolled. Play games on Monday? No, the patch is Tuesday. Like, I could still be held hostage on Monday. They took a long time to fix the bug, but it's fixed. Just needs to get through all the approvals and whatever, get deployed on Tuesday. Nobody failed to pick up. Da, 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 da. You meant the review was played last Monday. I don't know what you mean by a review then, I guess. I thought you meant go over this game. Figure out what I did right and what I did wrong. I'll review one of your games. That's probably what you mean. I have never done that. That's something I could start doing, but I mean, like, if I'm too like fatigued to play more Blood Bowl, I don't think it would be. I'd end up just zoning out, and not actually paying attention to the game while it's replaying. What are the dice here? 13 POWs, 15 skulls for the opponent, 12 both downs. 15 pushes. Their dice were slightly in our favor for sure, but not too far away from. Like only 1 or 2 dice off on any of them. We had a ton of skulls. Holy crap, we were skull heavy. Skulls and both down heavy. Wow, didn't feel that way during the game. We did juice the numbers at the, the turn 16 that didn't matter. With the 1 in 81 and. Actually, it was 2 1 in 81s. Eight of these skulls and both downs were all rolled on that. The superfluous turn 16. Alright, let's check out the bracket. Not ranking. Can't really rank a single elimination playoff. Okay, so we play the winner of this match next week. Actually, it might be 2 weeks. I think the first week might be... The first round might have been like a week and a half. So Lizards, they have a Mighty Blow tackle. Most people will have one Mighty Blow tackle, but glad to see no other tackle. Speaking of Lizards, they gave you out reviewed. Many skinks got removed in the first half. Smashy smashy. Sprint, sure feet, sidestep. And sure hands. You get 1 secondary on your level 5. You get 4 level ups on one, 3 level ups on another, and you can do 2 level ups as much as you want on everybody else. And your captain gets to have a secondary. It's the only secondary you get on the team. Mine is the diving tackle on the strong one. Only 2 guard. They're light on guard. Grabbing a juggernaut. So this rule set, you have to pay 1 skill point the first time you buy a skill on the team, and then 2 if you buy a second copy, and 3 if you buy a third copy. So it gets, every additional copy gets another skill point more expensive. So like 3 guard would cost you like 6 total. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And there is a rule too where you do get to repeat 1 skill on your team, So he paid 2 for all of these block. It doesn't keep building up. But that's why there's like Grab and Juggernaut. He took them because they're just one-off strength skills. My team's got a bunch of the kind of strange-looking one-ofs too. Making a skink the 4-skill one is interesting, but I guess I wanted the sure hands. The other option, I guess, would be to build a Blodge source, like a Blodge Firm guard. And that team has to play against this team. I play against the winner. Wait, that's not it. I think I hit the wrong column. This one. Yeah, Norse. We looked before the game too. That's why I knew it wasn't Wood Elves. So this Norse is a tackle, but not a Mighty Blow tackle. A leader, Sure Hands, Wrestle, Dodge, Valkyrie as their captain. The Yeti got the 3 skills: Stamper, Mighty Blow, Juggernaut. Oh, I would really like this guy to win, please. No Mighty Blow tackle. Claw. Claw doesn't particularly scare us. And yeah, mega bench. 4-player bench. That's what I made about like everyone else I looked at has just gigantic benches. I did not spend my skill points on funds. Any inducements? Wizards banned, but you're allowed to take other inducements. The Lizards have any inducements? I wonder when these guys are playing. Nope. Our opponent had a bribe. Our last round opponent there had a bribe. Nair Lathotep. His coach name even sounds lizardy. Wonder if we can find Nair Lathotep against Rezi. I wouldn't mind watching the game. We can root for the Norse. Let's see them. Might not have scheduled it yet. Oh, there it is right there. It's a thread. Monday. 1930 Monday. Doo-doo. So 1930, what time is that for me? That's right now. It's 1930 UTC right now. Right? No. No, I did that wrong. It's 7 p.m. UTC. Yeah, 1930 is 7. Yeah. All right, maybe we'll check that out at the end of Monday's stream. Grab some popcorn. We'll watch it. The skinks in your game got stabbed a lot? Yeah. That's rough. Assassins are bad in a lot of matches, but stabbing skinks. They're definitely not bad at stabbing skinks. Yeah, that'll be a fun way to end the Monday stream. Yeah, I was planning to start the Monday stream a little late too. I got to go do more adulting with my dad, but I was going to do that Monday morning right away. So I'll start the stream late, and then we can go late and end watching that. Sounds like a plan. So we look at the next bracket. We play the winner of these 4 if we make it another round deep. This one's already decided. Some Wood Elves. 1 bench Wood Elves. 2 tackles, though. And a Mighty Blow tackle. Hopefully this guy doesn't make it through. That might be a hard match. Or our Amazons. They have to... The Wood Elves have to play the winner of these 2. Another Amazon. They built a tackle Mighty Blow using their secondary. And they spent money on... They spent skill points on a bench instead of skills. And that Amazon has to play against Nurgle. Wouldn't want to be the Nurgle here. Maybe the Nurgle will do fine. Block Mighty Blow can take out a lot of those Amazons. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Actually, wait. I haven't been in the store in Blood Bowl. Let me relaunch. Be all new stuff to look at in the store. And there's 10 Warpstone waiting for me. And then we'll wrap it up. I got to go do some grocery shopping. You were the one stabbing the skanks, nice. Alright, what's in the shop? 10 free Warpstone. Frightening Coach Pack. Not a big fan of collecting coaches. We already have the Hot Dog Coach. Horse Duggo Pack. Smoke Dice Set. Oh, it rotated. Ooh, those are nice dice. I'd be hesitant to ever buy dice in this game, though, because so many of them are just completely unplayable when you get them on the pitch. So looking good gigantic like that does not mean... We have no idea how they'd actually look when they're rolled. I'd take those dice at IRL, though. Corn Warbeast. Herald of a Car. That is a big helmet. Another coach. Flaming Chaos? The design's on the wrong side. The design goes underneath your name. This is the kind of the open side. Rat Ogre profile picture. All right, now we'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the playoff game. I appreciate you all hanging out and playing some video games with me. Next round of the playoffs will be a little bit over a week away, I think. We can't schedule the game until Current round is finished. Hello, Tasha. Cat just got home. All right. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy your weekend.